Send the hips back and away. Breathing in forwards to a strong high plank. Breathing out, bend your knees and sit there. Breathing in, pull the body up and along the ground, working into that curve of your lower spine. And as you breathe out, pull out through the belly, hips go back and the head draws down through your arms. Breathing in forwards and holding to a strong plank. Breathing out, drawing all the way back. Again, lengthening your way through your toes towards the floor. And then drawing all the way back. One more time, stretching away through your foot. And then drawing on back. And then rounding up through your back. And let's come around onto your back. Now just setting up. So being able to reach your heels with your fingertips. And if you can just start by just rocking the lower back down in towards your imprint. And then releasing the back away. And just do that gently, working your lower back down towards the floor, imprinting your spine. And then releasing the back away. And then just settling between the 2 points. Feel you have ribs and the tailbone upon the floor. Then bring the shoulders up to your ears. Roll them down. And again, doing that a few times. Squeeze the shoulders up and slide them down. And then walk them a little further away from your ears. Wriggle the neck a little further out from your shoulders. And then coming into your breathing, take a long deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out of your mouth, blow the breath out as if you're blowing out a candle. Try if you can to put your palms up towards the ceiling. And just open up the collarbone, open up the top line of your body. And then again, another couple of deep breaths, really widen up through the lung space. And as you breathe out, draw the navel back to the spine and engage with the core. Again, deep breath in, the ribs are widening, the belly's flat. And then as you breathe out, you've got that lovely pull up of energy coming up behind the surface muscles. We're going to start today with our shoulder bridge. So taking a deep breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, imprinting your lower back, peeling the spine away from the ground, come on up to your shoulders. Breathing in. And then breathing out, lowering your back down, vertebrae after vertebrae. And again, deep breath in, breathing out and rippling through the spine, drawing your hips up and away from the ground. Try not to clench your buttocks. Breathing in, and then breathing out, lowering slowly down. Let's do another couple just like that. So listening to your body. Notice how fluid moving your back is for you today. Breathing in at the top, and breathing out, lowering your back all the way back on down. And be very deliberate in your action here. Imprint, peel the back off softly from the ground, lifting the shoulders. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower. You can today, if you wish to, stay with that. Next time, go to raise and working with your arms. So as we breathe out, lifting the hips away from the ground, breathing and raising your arms up. And as you breathe out, let's take the arms back of your body. Breathing in to raise your arms back up again. And then breathing out to lower your arms and lower your back together to the floor. Deep breath in. Breathing out to ripple through the spine, come up to the shoulders. Breathing and raising your arms. Breathing out, engage the core a little stronger as your arms go back. Breathing and raising your arms up again. And breathing out, lower your back and your arms together back down to the floor. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, rippling away from the ground with your hips. Breathing and raising your arms high. Breathing out, engaging your core, take your arms back. Breathing and raise your arms up again. Breathing out, lowering your arms and your back all the way back down. Last one. Breathing in. Breathing out, rippling your back up and away from the ground. Breathing and raising your arms. Breathing out, engage the core as your arms go back. Breathing and raising your arms up again. And breathing out to lower your arms all the way down to the floor. Let's take both of your hands back behind your head now. Open the elbows wide. Breathe in through the nose to nod the chin. As you breathe out of your mouth, let's nodding the chin. Breathing out, engaging the core. Lift from the center of your chest. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, engage the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. And as you breathe out to lift, keep a neutral back and pull up through the core center of your body. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower. And this time, breathing in, nodding the chin. And if you can, breathe out and position your body across to the right. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to lower back down to the middle. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, position across to the left. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, position up and across to the right. Breathing in. And breathing out as you engage the core to lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, position to the left. Breathing in. And breathing out, engaging the core to lower. Two more here. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, pick up and position to the right. Breathing in. And breathing out as you lower back down. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, positioned across to the left. Breathing in. And breathing out as you lower all the way back on down. Okay, now gently turning yourself over. We're going to come on over onto your hands and your knees. And then lower down onto your forearms. So we're going to come down into your plank. Now I am going to go for the full 20. We've been breaking down a little bit in the week, but we can go for this. Do of course feel that you take a break if you need to. Do as much as you need to. You may want to do the plank today on your knees, in which case you're in this position, so you're looking slightly beyond your fingers, and your bottom isn't any higher than your shoulders. You might be able to curl the toes and push out into the leg line. And again, try not to let your lower back sink. So loading your body into your forearms, and let's go. We've got a 20 breath hold here. Deep breath in, strong breath out. Breathing in and engaging the core as you breathe out. Breathing in, out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. In, out 10. In, out 11. In, out 12. In, out 13. In, out 14. In, out 15. In, out 16. In, out 17. In, out 18. In, out 19. And in, out 20. Okay, now gently bend your knees. And I'm just going to come in to thread the needle as a stretch. So as we come through with the right arm, posting the right arm beneath and lowering your shoulder, if you also want to add on an inner thigh stretch, take your right leg out to the side first, and then lower through with your right arm and lower your ear downwards towards the floor. So coming into just a little rear shoulder stretch here. Gently drawing it back on up, changing sides. So if you're using the leg, take the leg out first, post through with your left arm, lower your shoulder and your ear if you can down to the floor. Breathing out, knee open. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, knee open. Into lower. Really find the inner thigh muscles. Glute medius working. One more time. Breathing out, knee open. Into lower. Straighten that same leg. Breathing out, cross it behind. Breathing in, come back up. Breathing out, cross behind. Breathing in, back up. Breathing out to cross back. Breathing in. One more time. And then breathing in, draw the knee. We're going to go in for another set. If you're feeling strong, this time maybe take the opposite hand away. So we're breathing out, knee open. Breathing in. So the opposite arm is extended out to the side of your body, keeping the shoulders level still. Breathing out, knee open. Into lower. And again, breathing out, knee open. Into lower and straighten the leg. Breathing out, cross behind. Breathing in, back up. Breathing out, cross behind. In to draw back up. Breathing out to cross back. In to draw back up. One more. And then breathe in, draw that knee in. Let's change to the other side. Breathing out, knee open. And breathing into lower. Breathing out, draw the knee open. Into lower. Shoulders relaxed. Into open. Really challenge the core center. And lower. Breathing out. And in. Extend the leg away. And then breathing out to cross behind. In to draw back. Breathing out, cross back. In to draw back. Breathing out, cross behind. In to draw back. Breathing out to cross. And back. One more time. And relax. Okay, coming down onto your belly now. So working next into your postural muscles, shoulders, upper back. Also a little into the lower back. So I'm going to work into breaststroke, and I'm going to option that you also use your arms for the second part. Again, know how you are with your body. If it feels enough already, feel free to just work the first stage. So the forehead is releasing down towards the ground. As you breathe in, let's peel back and roll open the shoulders. As you breathe out, engaging with your core to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then let's breathe out to lower and let the shoulders back upon the floor. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out and pulling away from the floor with your belly. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. Breathing out and pulling up through the core center as you lift. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out, let's lower the shoulders all the way back. All the while here, we're looking down towards the floor. The legs and the buttocks are completely relaxed. Breathing in, and breathing out as we lower. So really working on your technique, opening up the postural muscles, getting the lower back muscles to do a little bit of work there for you. Breathing in, and breathing out as we lower the shoulders back. So either stay with that, do a few more repetitions, or come on up this time, breathe out to lift. Stay looking at the ground, and then breathing in, let's reach the arms ahead, and then breathing out to draw them back. Breathing in as we reach the arms upwards, breathing out to float the arms downwards. Breathing in as we reach on up, breathing out to draw on down. Breathing in as we reach on up, breathing out, drawing on down. Try and keep pulling up through the core center here. 2 more if you can. And breathing out as you draw back. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out as you draw back. And then if you can just slide one arm out and along the floor. Gently take your body to land on that shoulder, tucking your knees in, And then raising your opposite hand, coming into a chest opening stretch. And then coming back around onto your belly, sliding the hand the other way, and again gently roll over towards the shoulder, tuck the knees in, raising your opposite arm, chest opening stretch here. It's also a little bit of a releaser for the lower back muscles. And then let the arm down. Carefully bring your body back up onto your heels. And let's come all the way around to seated. So working into rolling backwards. If you like to use anything behind your lower back, a little bit of support, pop that in now. If you're using a band around your feet, place that in position. Okay? Main thing here is to just try and relax the shoulders. Okay? Let the shoulders, let them release. Try not to let them do too much. Take a deep breath in through your nose, let your ribs widen. And as you breathe out of your mouth, let's pull back through your belly and try and C-curve and round the lower back towards the floor. Breathing in and then breathing out, engaging with your core, sitting the body up nice and tall. And again, taking a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's engage the core, gently rolling back. Breathing in and then breathing out, engaging with the core, sitting back up. And again, you know, halfway might be enough today. Deep breath in. As you breathe out this time, if you feel you'd like to try going backwards towards the floor, imprint the spine, shoulder blades touch. As you breathe in at the bottom to prepare, breathing out and drawing the body up nice and slowly back up to seated. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lowering your body carefully back. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, imprint the spine, peel the body, sitting all the way back on up. And again, deep breath in, breathing out, working your body back, breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging with your core, sitting your body up nice and tall. Again, deep breath in, breathing out, gently work your way back, breathing in, and then breathing out, coming right up and trying to sit right up on top of the sit bones so you've got that neutral spine. Deep breath in, breathing out, sinking back through the back. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging the core, sitting the body up nice and tall. One more time. Deep breath in, breathing out, lowering your body back. Breathing in, and then breathing out to engage with the core and draw the body back. All right, got a little bit of tricep work coming in next. So hands on the floor, facing in towards you. We'll start off with the knees bent. And as we dip back into the hands, breathing in. As we push the body forwards, breathing out. So great strength work here for the wrists, the elbows and the shoulder joints. So as we're loading through your joints, giving a little bit of work for the bones, okay? Loading the bones up, breathing in, breathing out, okay? Now if you can, straightening the legs and maybe lifting the hips up. So you've got two choices. Again, it's going to be personal to you, whichever you feel you're working better at today. On the lift, if we can engage with the core first, breathing out. And of course the muscle work here, upper back of your arms, trying to keep the neck a little spacious if you can. And then as you come up, if you're lifting, try and maybe use a little of your glute usage, okay? Just to keep those legs coming up lovely and straight. Breathing out. Do you know, I know the hardest part of this is keeping the head still. Okay, we're very good at accommodating. So naturally, and if you weren't doing this sort of stretch work, you would probably just drop your head forwards, which would be okay. But if we want to try and encourage a little bit more range of motion, we need to keep the head still. We need to keep the head forwards, and we're going the hard way round. So we're really opening it backwards, and it's not easy, okay? Because again, sometimes there's a lot of strength in the shoulders. There's a lot of maybe built up work that's happened there due to maybe a lifestyle induced changes, like working, working, and your shoulders tend to drop forwards, and they become very powerful in that position. They become very used to that style of being. Now let's land on a stretch. So we drop the hand back, find the elbow, maybe take the hand around the side of your face if you want to. Take a hold of the hand and gently pull down. So this just might give you an access into drawing the stretch of the tricep and the latissimus dorsi muscle to become a little bit longer. And what you might find is when you reach backwards, you might be able to find the fingers. Right, so maybe try that out. See if they're there today. And then we'll swap it over, taking the other arm back, taking the elbow back a little. Maybe stay with that or reach around, take hold of your hand, and gently encourage. We're not forcing that arm back, we're just going to gently encourage the muscles to stretch. And then perhaps reaching back and finding the fingers, seeing if they're there today. And then letting it go. Okay, I'm going to pop you around onto your side. So if you can take your body to lengthen along through the middle of your mat, stack your hips up. So take a moment there just to draw your hips into a strong alignment, pointing your toes. And as you raise the top leg up, breathing out. And as you lower it back down, breathing in. As you breathe out to extend the leg, draw the navel back to the spine, breathing in. Trying to keep the chin up a little, top shoulder relaxed. Unless you want to make it a little bit harder, in which case you're popping your hand maybe back behind your head. Okay, but that's just one place. Okay, you could just lay your arm along by your side. So long as your hand's not on the floor, you'll have this opportunity here to make the core work a little bit harder on the balance. So as we take the leg away, breathing out, extending, breathing in, trying to feel that the knee and the foot are front facing. We really are working into that spacing out, that lateral flexion strength usage. Breathing out to extend, breathing into lower, 2 more there. Breathing out to extend, into lower. Okay, now drop the hand back in front. I'm going to take the top leg to come forwards, turning the knee downwards now, and then drawing the heel to go back behind the other heel. Breathing in, knee down, breathing out, and the heel goes back. Breathing in, knee downwards, and then breathing out, turn the knee upwards. Now this is also a great position for working through ankle usage. So as you come forwards, point the toes down. As you go back, flex the foot and draw the toes up. Take your time there and just really try and work that semicircle around that bottom foot. Breathing out to go back. Breathing in, the knee forwards. Breathing out, heel back. And when you go back, if you can, just a little squeeze to the backside. Breathing in and breathing out, going back. 2 more sets. Breathing out to go back. 1 more, breathe in and then breathe And just momentarily here, just feel that you're balancing on the narrowest part of your body. Your arm is out and in alignment there with your ear. And when you're ready, breathing out to lift the leg up. And breathe in to lower the leg down. And again, as you press the leg away, just become a little aware that the knee isn't drawing upwards towards the ceiling. We will work into the area of the hip, but on this one, if we can, just trying to keep it a lateral flexion. And again, pointing the toes will help to keep that leg in a lovely dynamic line. Then if you can take away your hand support, just maybe you find the core kicks in a little bit harder, breathing out to lift, into lower. Breathing out, stretch the leg away, breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to extend, breathing into lower. Breathing out to press the leg away, in as you lower. And again, breathing out to extend, breathing into lower. Let's have two more there. Breathing out to press, and lower. One more time. Okay, and then bring away the hand support. And then let's from there take the toe to come forwards, and then flex the heel and draw the heel back. Breathing in, turn the knee downwards, and then breathing out, now turning the knee upwards. So really working into the muscles around the very top of your hip. And as you turn the knee down, breathe in. As you go back, breathe out, engage the core. Breathing in, toe down, breathing out, working through the heel as you go back. Relaxing the top shoulder away from your ear. And again, turn the toe down, flex the heel, draw it back. Breathing in, toe down, breathing out, heel back. And again, breathing in, toe down, breathing out, heel squeezes back. Breathe in, breathing out. Again, breathe in, breathing out. Two more sets coming up. Breathing out to draw back. One more, breathe in and breathe out. And then just gently soften the knees in. Take a hold of the top leg. Deep breath in. And then breathe out. Let's draw the knee back for that quad stretch. Another deep breath in. Just promote the stretch of the out breath. drawing the body back up. We're going to come on down onto your back for the 100. So gently lowering your body down, grounding your feet, and of course you can choose to keep your feet on the floor. Maybe you have something supporting your neck today, okay? And just release your body so that your back is settled into neutral. If you're happy to take your legs up, either take them to halfway or straighten them all the way out. If you're happy to bring your upper body away from the ground, maybe supporting with your fingertips, or maybe you don't need to, in which case you're patting the air by your side. Breathing in for about 4, and then breathing out for about 6. So studying that breath, maybe shutting your eyes, go inside, and as you breathe out, really pull up into the core center. And we're going 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70. Really pull in now. 73, 4, 75, 76, 7, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. With 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And gently bring your tiptoes down to the ground there. And just lay your hands down to either side of you. And gently rock your knees a little side to side. And just release out the lower back muscles. Feel the waist working a little. And if you want to carry on with that nice relaxed position there with your feet on the ground, please do. If you wanted to make it a little bit harder, take the feet up off the ground. And just be careful to keep the knees pulled up together. And you maybe just need to go a little bit slower. Be very deliberate, trying to keep your shoulder blades on the floor. Finishing off your last little bit. Okay, and I'm going to keep the feet up in the air. So I've got the feet flexed, and I'm going to work the abdominals from lower to upwards. As we take one heel away from the body, breathing out. As you draw back up, breathing in. And then changing, breathing out, lowering the heel down. Breathing in as you come back up. Breathing out as we dig down. Breathing in. Now today I'm going to give you 2 other options, but please again, as always, don't feel that you've got to use them. This might be the best one for you. My next one is I'm going to point the toes and take the hands away. Arms are above my chest. And I'm breathing out to imprint the lower back. I'm breathing in to release that. So as I imprint the lower back, maybe the hips come up from the ground a little. Breathing in. We're trying to really get the abdominal strength to kick in here. Now you could, if you find this difficult to do, use a cushion or a block underneath your sit bones, well, underneath your tailbone. you're saying. So my final option here, if you'd like to try, is to roll over. The legs are up towards the ceiling and the palms are on the ground. As you breathe in to prepare, and breathing out to send the legs over. Breathing in to separate the legs, and then breathing out to slowly come through the back, and then coming back to neutral at the end. Breathing in, breathing out to slowly send the legs upwards. Breathing in to separate, and then breathing out to slowly lower the body back. But again, just be careful with this one. There is a bit of a back stretch coming in. So if it feels like it's a little bit too intense today, we've got 2 other positions that we can try. Breathing out. So we're going to finish off the last one of yours, whatever you're doing today. And then bring the feet back to the earth. Gently roll yourself across and come back up to seated. Now just if we can take the right leg in and take the right leg over your left leg. And come up into a seated twist. The left leg can either stay straight or you might want to tuck it just up to the side of you. Drawing in your left arm to your right knee, sitting the body up nice and tall and looking over your right shoulder. So you can use your right hand to straighten out and prop the body up. You could, if it feels good to, bring the left elbow across in a half prayer. If you're going further, take your arm beneath, find your fingers behind your back. And again, wherever we get to, we want to really sit the body up as tall as possible. To half prayer or maybe bind. Gently bring it all the way back round. Okay, seated position of your choice. We're going to go into a shoulder, upper back release, and then neck release. So if we could bring one arm across, feed the other arm beneath, and wrapping your arms up. And then drawing your arms forwards and up. Letting it go, changing sides, bring the arm across, wrap it, bring it forwards, bring it up. All the way back behind, open back with your shoulders, knuckles towards the ground, gazing downwards and just seeking out that stretch all the way through from the base of your skull to the upper part of your back to your trapezius muscle. And then bring your chin just gently to one side of your collarbone. To the middle, and then to the other side, ahead.